Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, it is so great to have you. I'm Antoinette, a New Zealander living in Germany. I make lots of cultural videos talking about my experiences as an expat or a foreigner, whatever you want to call me, here in Germany. And in today's video, I am going to be talking about things you should not wear in Germany. This is just my opinion, by the way. I will be talking about that really soon, but before I get into it, I would like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, my absolute favorite jewelry line, Luisa. So if you watch my videos, you would have already seen me wearing Luisa jewelry because I wear it every single day. So Luisa is an ethical, sustainable jewelry line who produce luxury jewelry pieces at a very affordable price. All of their jewelry is 100% carbon neutral and made from recycled materials, including recycled gold and sterling silver. It's also crafted in very small batches, which significantly reduces waste. They are constantly updating their design, so the majority of their pieces are limited edition. So if you see something that you like on their website, you need to get in pretty quick. So I just want to show you some of the more recent Luisa pieces that I have received. Right now I am wearing the Michelle necklace set. So normally just a plain tank top, you know, it would look okay, but I really think the Michelle necklace just takes it to a whole new level. It just really dresses up a very simple outfit. So this is actually 3 separate jewelry pieces. So you can see here this beautiful round pendant, which hangs just below these separate chains here. Another necklace that I received, which I think is absolutely exquisite, is the mesh necklace, and it has this absolutely beautiful green gemstone, which I think really brings out my hazel eyes, and I've been wearing this quite a lot. I just love it so much. Luisa is actually having a big summer sale right now, so there is 20% off all of their beautiful sustainable jewelry. So I will leave a link for where you can check that out in my description below. So after talking about what you should wear in Germany, sustainable jewelry by Luisa, I am going to be talking about what you should not wear in Germany. And I just want to clear this up. You can wear whatever you want. So if you like some of these things, by all means, just go and wear them. There's nothing more attractive than confidence. And if you feel good in what you wear, then you're going to be confident and you're going to look good. But you may not want to wear these things if you really want to stand out as a tourist in Germany or a foreigner in Germany. Maybe you do want to stand out as a tourist or a foreigner, and that's cool. But if you don't, then you probably shouldn't be wearing these things. Do not wear any super bright, loud, in-your-face colors and patterns, and that also goes for things like glitter and sparkles. Germans love to keep things neutral and just really toned down, and I've noticed that not a lot of Germans wear really super bright colors. And I'm talking colors like Barbie pink and fluorescent colors, and just colors that are really just in your face. I'm not saying that Germans don't wear colors, because they do, but if they wear colors, they will be a little bit more toned down. So instead of maybe a bright fluorescent pink, they will wear maybe sort of a dustier pink. Actually, I do see Germans wearing quite a bit of red, but they probably wouldn't wear things like bright yellow, but they would wear sort of a mustard yellow, something more sort of earthy and natural. And Germans, they love to wear very, as I said, toned down neutral colors, so creams and browns and greens and just anything very just natural and earthy. You also don't see a lot of Germans wearing clothing with big labels like luxury brands, Prada, Gucci. They like to tone things down a little bit when it comes to clothes, and they love to wear, you know, quality clothes, but they don't like to display the logo on their clothing. Another thing you shouldn't wear in Germany is sloppy clothes, just in general. No sweatpants in public, or leggings for pants, or just clothes with holes. That also goes for workout gear. Germans never wear workout gear in public. They will only wear workout gear if they are going directly to the fitness studio or back, but they wouldn't just hang out, you know, and go to the supermarket in their fitness gear and just be walking casually down the street in their fitness gear. That's something, you know, you'd see a lot of in New Zealand, but in Germany, workout gear is strictly for the gym or the fitness studio, and it's considered sort of socially a little bit unacceptable to, you know, wear fitness gear in public. When I was living in New Zealand, I would feel totally comfortable going to the supermarket wearing my joggers, or in New Zealand we call them track pants. Even if they had a couple of holes in them, it doesn't matter, like no one cares. But in Germany, it's just not an acceptable look. Also, something else you shouldn't wear in Germany is impractical clothing and shoes. In Germany, fashion is all about practicality. That is something that is so important to Germans. And so a lot of their shoes and their clothing is very, very well made, and they really value quality over quantity. Instead of going out and buying lots and lots of really cheap clothes and shoes, they would rather have a few really good quality pieces. That's what I've noticed. So for example, I have been guilty of buying cheap shoes. Even in my vlog the other day, you guys may have seen that I went to Deichmann, which is a very cheap shoe shop here in Germany, and I bought a couple of pairs of sandals. I think they were like 12 euros each or something, and they were really, really cute. I really liked them, and they were comfortable the first sort of hour that I wore them. Then after that, they were just so uncomfortable because I felt like I was walking on the ground. They just had no sole support. And so most Germans, they don't really wear cheap shoes. I know it's really tempting. There are a lot of like really cute cheap shoes out there, but just kind of resist the temptation and invest in some nice quality shoes. And I do realize that not everybody can afford really nice quality shoes, but in Germany there are so many ways that you can wear quality shoes without spending a lot of money. For example, there is eBay, there is Vinted, which is an online secondhand clothing store where you can find barely used, amazing quality leather shoes for a fraction of the price of new shoes. So yeah, cheap shoes, bad quality shoes, they just don't really go down that well in Germany. It's just never really a good idea. It's better to buy secondhand good quality shoes than buy some really cheap trendy shoes. So the next point, this is not so much of a style reason not to wear this item, it's more of a practicality reason. So in Germany, it's never really a good idea to wear really thick, bulky woolen sweaters in the winter. As much as I love them, I love that sort of thick, chunky knit look. It's just never a good idea. In Germany, when you enter a German home or you enter a shop, it is always toasty and warm in the winter, and that is not the case in New Zealand. We don't have the heating systems that they have in Germany. So in New Zealand, you can definitely get away with wearing these thick woolen sweaters, but in Germany, you are just going to feel so hot and so uncomfortable wearing these. And I think the only time you could really wear these in Germany during the winter is if you don't have a big thick jacket, but most of the time you do need a thick jacket because it is cold outside in winter. I've made the mistake of buying some of these really gorgeous on-trend chunky knit sweaters here in Germany and so badly wanting to wear them that I just ended up not wearing them at all. Because, you know, I'd wear them once, I'd go into a shop and I would just be so uncomfortable, or go into somebody's home and you'd just be sweating but you'd still want to wear it because it looks nice. I think more of a practical thing to wear in the winter in Germany is something thin, like a cotton long sleeve t-shirt or a blouse or something very thin, very breathable. And layering is always a good idea, like maybe wearing a thin sweater or a thin cardigan or just something like that that you can layer. So if you go into a shop, you can quickly take off your jacket and you're wearing something just a little bit lighter. The same thing goes with thermal underwear. You don't really need that in Germany. In New Zealand, we sleep in thermal underwear. We always wear it underneath our clothes in the wintertime because we need it, because it's so cold in the homes. You will just sweat and feel so uncomfortable wearing thermal underwear on a daily basis in Germany during the winter. Because as I said, as soon as you go inside, it's just simply too hot. If you're going to be staying outside in Germany, like trekking or doing some sort of activity where you're a long time outside, then by all means you can wear thermal underwear or big thick knitted sweaters, but not, you know, on a daily basis. It's just not very practical at all. So guys, those are some of the things that you should not wear in Germany, in my opinion. And as I said, this is just my opinion. If you want to wear these items, if you like them, if you feel good in them, then please wear them. Don't listen to me. But if you do not want to really stand out as somebody who is, you know, a foreigner or an expat or, you know, just a tourist, then maybe stay away from some of those super bright, flashy colors and sparkles and glitter. Maybe tone it down a little bit, wear some more sort of earthy colors, some neutral tones, and then you will look a little bit more sort of German. Also, for the practicality reasons, it's best to kind of stay away from high heels, anything uncomfortable. Also, like cheap shoes that are not going to be comfortable and practical. Wintertime in Germany, layering is your best friend. Wearing thin layers under a nice big thick coat or jacket is absolutely perfect. So these are just my suggestions, my tips on what not to wear in Germany. Once again, you do not have to listen to me. Do your thing, do you. So guys, that is all I've got for this video. I do want to remind you that Ana Luisa is having a big summer sale right now. There is 20% off all of their beautiful sustainable jewellery on their website. I will leave a link for where you can check that out in my description below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I would love you to consider subscribing to my channel. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram, and I will see you again really soon. Bye!